Boston to Maine. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who come in here this morning, that's awesome to say hello. And for those of you that upload us later, thank you for checking out the video. We appreciate it. Good morning and welcome to Trains R Us, New England. We are live trackside on the main line in Haverhill. The Haverhill main line, we should say. And we do know the signals. They are all red right now, which means there'll be a train coming from that way, which will be the 223 outbound MBTA. That should be the first one, and then we should have the Amtrak 682, which is 7 minutes late going into Haverhill. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Isaiah, good morning. Oliver, welcome. Yeah, we're here trackside live. Trains R Us, New England. We're going to have an MBTA in a few minutes that's coming outbound, and then we're going to have two Amtraks. One of them that's running 7 minutes late, like I was saying, out of Haverhill Station, and then the 681 East, which should be on time, hopefully. Good morning, Paxton. How are you today? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Trains. Yeah, we got our drink this morning. This morning we have, what do we got today? We've got the Heat Wave. This one's a good one. 135 or 145 milligrams of caffeine. Awesome. So good morning. Welcome to the channel, guys. And yeah, trackside. And we got a lot of Guilford Rail yesterday. We uploaded that to the channel. I'm sure you guys had a chance to take a look at that. If not, check out the channel for the Guilford Rail. The old Main Central 507, which is only one of them down here now. And we had the opportunity to talk to customers about it when they saw that engine. Actually, the customer came over to ask us to leave the property and ended up being a good friend now and said we're welcome there anytime. So that was kind of cool. But they did voice their opinion of Guilford Rail. And
223 limited clear LJ 1 east over.
Oh yeah, that's the 223 limited clear LJ. He's coming. So that train will be here in a couple minutes. Track speed here is 60 miles an hour. And yeah, that customer was not too happy. But then we realized, even though CSX purchased Guilford Rail in 2022, all those same people are probably still working in Billerica. Their check just changed from Guilford Rail to CSX or Pan Am to CSX. It's all the same philosophy. That's probably part of the reason why the Pan Am and Guilford equipment has never been painted over. But when he saw that engine, he said, I'll never deal with those people again. It's all the same people. And I tried to tell him it wasn't, but he's actually right. It is the same people. Yeah. What can you do, right? In this area anyways, they didn't clean house enough. It appears that had they done so, they would have painted over everything and started a whole new image. That's the radio, guys. Sorry about that. It was a little bit loud. But yeah, we got our radio on this morning, fully charged. We got our drink. We're trackside with Trains. But yeah, so good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. We are on private property right now, adjacent to the tracks. This is property that's owned by a local business here. So we are not trespassing, in case you're wondering. The line is actually right where that post is right there. So, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing good today. And hopefully we get some good trains this morning. We should... Oh, he's arriving Ballardville right now. He'll be here in a few minutes. Hopefully we get some good trains this morning. We got the 223 outbound MBTA. I'm not sure what it has for a consist this morning. We just had a video. We took a video. We couldn't get set up in time, but the 224 was on inbound, and that had the Green Hornet on the end, and it had 1137 for power, the Bluebird. So that was kind of cool with the fishbone, you know, the blue with the white. Looked really nice. But yeah, so we just had that go by at 60 miles an hour. We did video it. We haven't uploaded it yet, but all in due time. And yeah, so good morning. Trackside. So yeah, 60 miles an hour, Boston to Main line here. We got double track here. And the next train is the 223. And he'll be here momentarily. Matter of fact, I think I can hear him now. Even though we're not on railroad property, common sense says step back a little bit. So that's what we'll do. Hopefully you're getting a good signal here today. We got plenty of bars and it looks good. So yeah, thank you for tuning in this morning, guys. You can see that we're not on railroad property. We're next to it, but a little bit close, you know. So we'll kind of step back a bit because, as you know, the other day, a piece of a cab car flew off, a heavy-duty piece of steel. And we were looking at it on the live stream we did, the last one we did, the short one, I think it was. It was only half hour long, but got a lot of people in it.
223 departing Ballardville, single track.
Ah. 223 is departing Ballardville, single track. He's rolling. Good morning. Good morning, history. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in this morning. We got a train coming. Yep. So, and then after that, we've got 2 Amtraks back to back. And they should be utilizing both the tracks for those. We're probably going to have also, I mean, I don't know. Today's what, Wednesday? Is today Wednesday already? Yeah, we're probably going to have a L059. Although they've been running later. We caught them yesterday. We got a lot of footage of them yesterday doing some switching and stuff. That's when we were talking to that customer, showing us the siding and everything. He goes, yeah, it's a shame. He goes, well, I won't deal with Guilford ever again. As the Guilford engine rolled by. And we tried to say it's not Guilford, but it really is Guilford still. Same mentality, same managers, same Bill Ricca. The check just changed. Sad but true. He was right. We were wrong. Wrong. So, yeah. Interesting. Big business, too. Could be using a lot of trains over there. Good morning, Greg. Welcome to the channel. They just got a clear signal in the cab. So they'll be coming through here at track speed. Should be 60 miles an hour this morning. And hopefully we get that in a good feed. Sometimes when the train goes by, it blocks out our signal. I don't know if that's because they have Wi-Fi. I don't know what does that, but I shut off our Wi-Fi so that it doesn't try to connect to theirs. Maybe that gives it a glitch. I don't know. I'll tell you right now, though, if they have an F40, we could have a problem because every time the F40 goes by, the nice purple one they have, it's like it shuts our signal off. I don't get it. It must be so powerful, whatever's coming out of that engine. It just, I don't know. It shuts down. It's done it twice now. That same exact engine. Go figure, right? I don't know what's up with that, but anyways. We got a good...
53 clear, Vale, single track east, over.
Oh, yeah. Here he comes. He was just calling out the signal. There's a crew working up there. That's why he's hitting the horn. Here we go, guys. Wow. I hope you guys saw that one, but that was that F40 that ruins our signal. Hopefully you saw that train, because that thing was flying. Whoa. It worked. It did. Haverhill, good morning. Haverhill Line Rail fan, welcome.
223 arriving Andover, track 2 east.
He's arriving at Andover, track 2 east. Yeah, we actually spoke with a carrier because I was telling them the signal has been really messed up. But who knows if they're going to actually help it. But yeah, we saw that train loud and clear. Oh, yeah. Definitely. That was cool. It's good. Yeah, there's a crew working down there, guys. I don't know if you can see down there. All you can see is the red lights, right? But yeah, there's a crew working down there. There's like 6 or 8 of them. And that's why they were hitting the bell and the horn. That's the only time you'll hear the MBTA hit the horn. They very rarely do that. But Amtrak, that's another story. They like to hit the horn. Our favorite F40? That's a good question. Yeah. Well, I hate to say it, but it's probably the the rock one there, the Green Hornet rocket. It's green. We love that. That's a beautiful engine, just because it's something different, I think. But I mean, that's just off the top of our head. But yeah, good morning, William. Welcome, guys. Good morning and welcome to the channel. We should have a busy morning this morning. We have not heard from L059 yet, but like
3 departing Andover, track 2 out.
But like we were saying, yesterday we caught them and they rolled on by at 1 in the afternoon. So they're working a second shift and they head down to Lindy's, which is the tanker place there over on Shawshene Street in Tewksbury. And they were servicing them late in the afternoon. So that's why we haven't been seeing them in the morning. They switched their schedule and they must have rebid the new jobs out as a night job. So they probably return back later at night. I don't know what time that would be. Actually, you know what? They actually finished up there early. We remember it. And then they headed back to Lawrence. So they only did Lindy's and they went back. Light engine. So, yeah. So good morning, guys, and welcome to the main line from Boston to Maine, north of Boston today. We're trying to narrow in a better signal spot and taking all things into consideration. We did one down in Woburn Station the other day, and while we were inside that walkway, that you cut across, probably wasn't the smartest thing to turn the live stream on in there. Live and learn, right? Disclaimer, we don't know anything about live streams. We're just learning as we go here. But all in all, it wasn't a bad one, but it had a few spots that were cutting out, but it happens. But yeah, what we wanted to finish up talking about was that post that we did. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Guilford rail engine, if anything. Probably nothing, we're assuming, but it'll be interesting. For those of you that have any history with Guilford Rail and know who they are, they definitely, if you look it up on AI anyways, they'll tell you right there from all the different sources what kind of customer relations Guilford had with their customers. It was terrible. So CSX is CSX1. That's the way they look like. We're all one company, one big group. But Guilford Rail was, their philosophy was, you need us more than we need you. And they were that way towards, their workers, towards their customers, towards everybody. I could say that because I worked for them. I'm speaking from experience here, I'm not saying there weren't good people there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about philosophy of management style. And that starts at top. And that's just the way they were. And once they sold out to CSX, not a whole lot has changed around here. So yeah, the equipment, some of it has changed. The infrastructure is getting built up. But, I don't know. Are we really picking up a whole lot of customers? I know we picked up one in Billerica recently for the Baker Commodities. I think that's what it's called, where they process the oils from the restaurants and stuff. We get a lot of tankers in there now. That's a new customer. So there are people that are taking the risk and going with the railroad. But like that owner was saying to me yesterday, he had the siding, he had the business, he had it all. And he goes, we had to switch to trucks because Guilford was terrible. He said they would hang up on you. If they didn't agree with what you were saying or you were talking about a bill or had a problem, they would just hang up. Just hang up. I'm sorry, but I can't help but laugh. Imagine being so successful in business or getting money somewhere so successful that you don't care anymore. And if somebody's saying something that's annoying you or pressing you for a price or a charge or something that you put on their bill, you just hang up on them. I mean, that's ridiculous. No wonder why nobody will go with Guilford. But yeah, the Guilford engine is still rolling around and haunting people like him. And yeah, it is what it is. But it was interesting because as a rail fan, we love that engine. I love seeing that thing. It's like a great catch. Everybody likes seeing it. Some people don't understand why it's still out there. But, we don't understand why it's still out there either. Well, we didn't until today when we realized it's the same people in Billerica. It's Guilford. It's not really CSX. On paper it is, but not in reality it isn't. But it's interesting because, sipping down my drink here, It's interesting because from rail fan point of view, we just see the trains as being cool. But customers along the main line, they see that as their livelihood of their business, and they rely on them. I'm going to go back and read them now. We just were on a rant. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us. Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hey now, from Westboro, good morning. Main line, we're trying to go to the only place that we can get a signal, which is the main line from Boston to Maine. And yeah, good morning, guys. Welcome. And yeah, I just had to go off on that rant. Anyways, so yeah, you got the F40. That's strange that we were just talking about that, right, guys? The F40, how that blocks out your signal. But yeah, we don't hop trains. We used to actually hop trains when we were kids. Mattawamkeag, Maine, huh? Good morning, long live King Cobra. Yes, we try to interact. We don't have a monster today, guys. No monster. We have, it's actually called, I think it's not the hurricane. I keep saying hurricane. Oh, it's called heat wave. This one, heat wave. It's pretty good, though. It's got more caffeine than a monster. So I shouldn't have any problem with anything to talk about. Not that I usually have a problem with that. Matter of fact, Guilford is out of Mattawamkeag, Maine, huh? Yeah. So they were on paper. Yes, they were out of Maine. That's correct. Good morning, Massachusetts. That's correct, J-Bone. Good morning. But yeah, Guilford is gone. Now, I have a question for you, long live King Cobra. Do you know if there's any more Guilford engines up in Maine that are out and about? Because down here we have the Maine Central 507. And that's about it. Good morning from New York, Long Island. Oh, thank you for tuning in this morning. Oh, you're in Mattawamkeag. That's way up there, right? That's awesome. Thank you for tuning in today. Long live King Cobra. I'm going to call you King Cobra. How's that sound? But yeah, so do you actually see the trains up there? Are you near there? Can you give us an opinion on or some factual information on whether or not there's Guilford rail engines still rolling around up there? We're curious. Because, like I said, we have that one down here, the Maine Central 507. Yeah, we'd love to see those trains out there in Long Island. There's a cam out there in Long Island, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a cam. And I'll tell you, we think we have a lot of commuter rail. Wow. They have one every, like, it seems like every 30 seconds there's one going by the camera. It's constant. Yes, there are still Guilford engines still rolling. Most have been painted CSX color now, though. Oh, really? Okay, so you still have them. See, now I was thinking that we only had the Maine Central 507 left, and that was it. I mean, we know there's Pan Am ones running around because we've seen those ones. We got a couple down here. But Guilford switched over to Pan Am back in, 2006, I want to say? Again, on paper, but then they painted everything except for a few engines, right? You wouldn't happen to know the numbers, would you? Because we got the 507 down here. Oh, I had the radio off, guys. Dang it, I shut the radio off. Oops. Oh, cool. Yeah, with the logging trains, right? Do they still have those up there? Mattawamkeag. Every time I think of Mattawamkeag, I think of my teenage years of getting kegs. Remember we used to get those beer balls? Do you guys remember those? You guys probably don't remember. But there was kegs, right? The big, huge metal kegs you get. And then there was the beer ball. I don't know if you guys remember those, but you pump them up. And they have a little, like a little thing on it for your thumb. And it was a ball full of beer. It was like a brown ball. It was called a beer ball. I don't even know if they still have them. I don't drink anymore, but. The only one you know is the 507, Timmy. Yeah, same here. He was saying up in Mattawamkeag, there's still Maine Central, Guilford rail engines up there, but we're not aware of those. I did hear something, though. Somebody was talking about it. I'm trying to think if if it was in the air chat or somewhere, somebody was saying that there's more or something like that up there. I thought they were sidetracked though, like getting ready to be like, you know, cut up or something. Yes, some of the Berkshire and Eastern are Guilford. That's correct. They are, right? They have everything over there. The Genesee and Wyoming, I guess they are, right? They have a little bit of everything. Even the NS they have is not NS. None of it's what it says it is, or what it looks like it is from leftover paint. It still has the barcode on that NS one. It looks like an NS, but it's not. It's BERX. But you know what's interesting? And you know, that customer yesterday that we were talking to, I was telling him how the, you know, Guilford is gone and all that. I was noticing, and I never really dawned on me till yesterday and today, that Guilford rail at Main Central engine doesn't have anything on it about CSX. Nothing. So if you were buying a railroad, okay, this is a question for you guys. If you were buying a railroad that had horrible customer service history, and your railroad is impeccable service, okay, CSX1, would you allow any of that garbage to roll around with that name on it under your servicing? You know what I'm trying to say? You know, why wouldn't you just paint it? I mean, are you going to save money? I don't know. I don't get it. That's just a valid question, you know? And again, I'm not knocking any people or anything. I'm just saying it's just a management style. Lots of Lombard steam trains around. They are really cool. I know nothing about that. We'd have to look into that. But that's cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. We will look that up. Let me take a screenshot of this, guys, because I don't even know. So I'll look it up later because I'll forget. 3027, you were saying, Timmy? 3029 X500s. Oh, okay. Right. But the locals, we were saying, did you see that article we put where we were talking to a customer and they'll never go back? And I don't even think he believed me that it wasn't Guilford anymore because the Guilford engine was right in front of us. It's bizarre. He said they're the same people, and we disagreed with him. But then we thought about it later, Timmy, and we were saying they are the same people. They're all in Billerica. Their check name just changed, but they didn't clean house over there. I mean, sure, Fenk is gone and Mellon's gone and Sid Culliford's gone and them guys. But basically, a lot of that management philosophy is still probably over there. Again, not picking on any one person. It's the philosophy that starts at the top, right? I don't know if they brought in all new CSX execs over there to straighten that place out or not. But if they did, why wouldn't they paint any of that garbage over? Like, just get it done. The customers you're losing from the bad experiences, nightmares of having that stuff rolling around is far outweighing, you know, any money you're saving by not spray painting the thing. You know what I mean? Don't even put CSX on it. Doesn't even have a mark on it. Nothing. A bumper sticker. Anything. Trains. All right. I'm off that rant now, guys. So, yeah, checking out the signals. They're down there banging on something. They're working on the tracks. We get all red, so that means the next train should be coming from that direction. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that. It means the next train should be coming from that direction technically, but we know it's probably coming from that way, although it was 7 minutes behind. The Amtrak 682. Yep. You would for the locals, but for the road you'd want. Good morning, Peter. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, welcome, guys. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to us this morning. Yay, trains. Well, that drink's going down fast. Yeah, this is good. It's good. This is probably one of the best ones they have. It's called Heat Wave. Yeah, that's the good one. It's got 3 watermelon shots. It's got 3 tropical shots and sparkling water. Dunkin' Zero sugar. 145 calories. Grams of caffeine. Oh, okay, here we go. 681's coming first. That's why we have red signals down there, guys. Here comes the Amtrak. Sounds like he's going to be coming by probably on the far track. They have to switch him over there because The 682 will be on the closest track to us. They're probably going to have a train meet or pretty close to that. They were 7 minutes behind in Haverhill today. So you figure 7 minutes behind, so 10 is 17. Yeah, it's going to be close. We might have 2 Amtraks back to back right here. And unless we hear anything on the radio for L059, we're probably going to shut down the stream after that second Amtrak. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. See how much chatting's going on. B&E 30, oh, Berkshire and Eastern. Okay, the 3027 was Guildford, Main Central 502. Oh, was it? Well, you got a lot of knowledge on this stuff. That's good, Timmy. Thank you. Appreciate you sharing that. Peter, you just got up. Hey, I know that feeling. I feel like I just woke up.
Amtrak train 681, approach medium in the cab.
That's that funny guy. Approach medium in the cab. Here he comes, guys. We got the Amtrak coming this morning. Good morning. We got the live stream going. Yeah. It's all the people that own the property here, managers and stuff. But yeah, so this should be interesting. See what they have for a set this morning. Not sure what the consist will be. Hopefully we'll have a cabbage. Who knows? You know what I haven't seen in a while? It's 90406.
Amtrak 681, limited clear, over here, Vale.
Limited clear at Vale. It's good. Not sure if he'll see us over here. We're kind of behind, but this guy always hits the horn. But we're kind of behind a tree. And I don't want to step out any closer, so that could freak him out. You know. We're trackside, live trains. We got the Amtrak, 681 East. Taking the crossover. Here we go, guys. Whoa! Nice! Boy, that engine's smoking, huh? Wow, look at all that smoke. Love the smell of diesel in the morning. That looks amazing. That is so cool. Look at that, you can't even see down there. I'm gonna try to zoom in again. I get all shaky, but look at that. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was one smoky train, huh? Did you guys happen to notice the front engine looked all beat up? It looked like it had been through a war. The front of it's like all bashed up. They must have hit something with that. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the channel. Can you get the Amtrak to honk at you? Yeah, Peter, we just tried to. He didn't see us to the last second. He always does. That guy's really nice. But the problem is this tree here, he's up high and he's on the far side. The engine on the outside. I don't think he saw us to the last second. I didn't even hear him hit the horn for the work crew that was down there this morning, though. I don't know. What's up with that?
MBTA detector, milepost 22.3. Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 2, 8 out. Amtrak train, stage 1, no defects in the sector, track number 1.
That's just a detector saying.
One, you guys are good markers. Have a good day. You guys too. Have a good day.
Who is that? Okay, either that's the other train coming. You gotta check the signals carefully here. We're looking in both directions here. Oh yeah, here he comes, guys. We got another train coming. We got a signal up there, and we've got. Yeah, 682 is coming, guys. Here we go. Another Amtrak, back to back. Woo! That was cool. Check it out, huh? That was beautiful. Smooth. A lot less smoky on that one. Definitely a lot less smoky on that one. So hopefully those streams came through good for you guys. We are definitely trying to get it better. It hit a tomato truck before. I'm sorry, it's pretty funny. Did it really? Or are you just saying that? Why do all the train videos start an hour before the train gets there?
Rebroadcast. MBTA detector. Milepost 22.3. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle 28. Rebroadcast. Out.
So our videos are not long before the train gets there. If you're talking about live stream or video, if you're talking about video, Kevin, welcome to the channel, by the way. These live streams are different. We go on here and we have coffee and we sit and shoot the breeze trackside. You're talking to somebody that's retired from the railroad right now. And yeah, so this is what we do. And we wait for trains. But if you're talking about our videos, we try to make sure that our videos do not stretch out too long to lose the attention of the person that's watching. So we always get right to the point on those. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you, Rod and Rifle. I should say Rod and Gun Rifle. Yeah, there is some weird stuff. We get it. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. Good morning, guys. MBTA fan, welcome. Good morning, guys. Let me... Sometimes the blocker will come on. Sometimes because depending on what you say, if it catches it. But we can release the statement afterwards, guys. It's just on there for everybody's, you know. Yes, because I took a picture of the same P42 in Santa Fe Depot. Really? No way. That one that just went by, Peter? It hit a truck? Really? Good morning, Michael Ellis, and welcome. Welcome, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in this morning. Again, we do this for free. We don't make a dime off this. This is a family event. Oh, that's interesting, Peter. We didn't know that. It looks like it hit something, that's for sure. Definitely. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to the live stream this morning, guys. We appreciate it. I'm not sure when the next train is due. I don't think it's due until somebody might have the schedule there, the MBTA. It would probably be an inbound. It's probably not until, I'm guessing, 10, but I'm not sure that. If somebody can look at that, we would know, but we appreciate it. But yeah, Haverhill line. But yeah, the 2 Amtraks we got, and we got an MBTA. We missed the first MBTA because that one we couldn't get set up in time. We were too busy messing with our signals and all this stuff here. But yeah, good morning, and thank you for tuning in to us. We appreciate it. We've been having a lot of people stop into these. We had a short one the other day. That's the day we found the train parts that fell off, the cab car. It was only a short video. It was like 29 minutes, I think, a live stream. And we still had like 2,000 people there. So that's pretty good, you know. It gives us a report at the end, tells us how many people stopped by. And it's been very popular, and we appreciate that. Thank you. You know, it definitely helps motivate us to get out here and do them. And it's fun, you know. We have a good time. There's nothing serious here. Let's see. Yes, because I took a picture of the same. Okay, yeah. And then 10:18 inbound. 232. That's right, Timmy. What time is that coming? Do you know? What time will it be at Andover? Does it say? Just curious, because we don't know if we're going to hang around and keep the live stream going or not. We haven't heard anything. I was kind of given a few minutes to see if the L059 said anything, but I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know. I got people in a car over here staring at me. Probably think I'm crazy. Talking to the train tracks. finishing my drink, guys. Packing up my supplies. Boy, this was a good one. Awesome. And then I'm going to throw this away so we're not leaving trash here. Yeah, we were looking at the schedule and it looked like it wasn't going to be coming through for a bit. 10:13. Yeah, no, we're not going to keep it going till then. And yeah, we're trying to give it a couple minutes here just to see if we heard L059 because we suspected that we would. And you know the way that goes, right? As soon as we hang up the live feed, L059 getting ready to head down. Yeah, come on down on signal indication, right? That's what's going to happen. That's what happened last time. So, 10:13 in Andover. Yeah, that's a ways away though. We won't be here then. You know, doubt it. Unless we heard L059, then we might. But usually we like to give them until a little bit after 9:30. They usually wait till after the Amtraks go by. And any time around now, we would hear them on the radio, and then they would be coming. But yeah, retired railroad employee here. Worked for the Boston and Maine, Guilford, Pan Am, Maine Central, all the above. D&H when they bought that too. But yeah, we get all red signals down there, I think. I have these people sitting here staring at me. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, hopefully you guys check that stuff out on the channel. It was really good yesterday. We got a lot of Guilford doing that switching of Lindy's. And we like going there. You know, there was some people there with cameras, so it's pretty popular now. And now that we have a new vantage spot after getting permission to go there, it was nice. I'm glad they kept the GE in service. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that they kept that GE in service. But, you know, all the GEs, because, you know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the all the equipment that's on the Downeaster is like ancient. I mean, it's all excursion train stuff. Like this stuff is like old. Like they're the last to change to anything. Worked in the legal department, Timmy. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's crazy. You know, they might update with all these beautiful, you know, cellars and all that out in the West End and going other places, but they don't do that up here. I mean, we are the last. We got all these cabbage units, which don't get me wrong, I love the cabbage units, but we've got the P42s here, and I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, it's going to be a while, you know. I'd be shocked to see anything but the P42s all through 2027, you know, and the cabbage units. But is anybody, before I forget this question, the 90406 Heritage Unit cabbage, we were seeing it a lot after it came back from being repaired. It got in an accident, and now we're not seeing it anymore. I don't know if you guys know where it is or if anybody's seen it lately. Yeah, the Siemens charges, they are ugly. They are very ugly. We don't like it. They're all glass in the front. They give that look. I mean, wait until they change the battery. What's that going to be like? Can you imagine a battery freight train? We can't even get a battery car to work right without catching on fire. Yeah. But imagine those in the sub-zero temperatures up here in the Northeast. When the wind chills, you know, 13 below zero. I mean, they leave all the diesels running, right? What do they do with the electrics? They don't leave them because they'd be dead, right? They have to shut them off? I don't know. But I know they're heavy because I know somebody that owns an electric car. And they said the only complaint they have is when it first came out, it took forever to fuel it with the electricity. And they had to keep buying tires for it because it's so heavy. I was like, buying tires? What are you talking about? They're like, yeah, the car's heavier than a regular car. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, everybody. Actually, the freight railroad is doing that. Oh, really? No. I can't picture those on a freight railroad. You never know, though, right? I mean, eventually everything changes. But what's nice is we're stuck in a time warp here with the Downeaster. We've got the P-42s are here to stay, the old AM fleet. And look at the Horizons that they just redid, right? They just redid all the Horizon cars. Now, those are ancient to begin with. I mean, and then they redid them like brand new, and they're back on the Downeaster again. I mean, what more could we ask for? The Downeaster is the coolest train, right? It's a short excursion line from Boston to Maine. And while we're thinking of that, hopefully we can remember this. We're trying to go buy tickets for that, but we keep forgetting. ADD. I don't know what it is, but I'll leave. I'll go let my dog out, go spend my day, and totally think I just forget about everything. But yeah, we got to get tickets for that. We're going to do a live stream with that, and we think that'll be pretty cool. You know, we're getting quite a few people that are showing up anyways. So I don't know if they'll show up for that. I don't know if they really like it. Good morning. People use this all the time to cut through. This is the Avis Trail, and they go down and they use the fields over there. This was a gentleman that was just crossing over here. They go out in the murder ticks. They hang out there. But yeah, Boston's not the greatest, but I hate to say that, but it's, to us anyways, it's just really expensive. North of Boston is better. That's where we are, we think. New Hampshire's the best. That's where we're from, New Hampshire. We love New Hampshire. It's beautiful. And live free or die state. That's their motto. And there's no sales tax up there. Property tax is pretty rough, though. It's kind of high, but you know, you got to pay. You pay one way or another, right? We're just out there checking the signals, guys. But yeah, we're gonna have to shut this down this morning because we don't know if there's any trains coming. We're not waiting until 10:15. But thank you guys for tuning into the live feed this morning at Trains R Us, and we appreciate it. You know, and have a good day today. Halfway through the week, right? Appreciate it, and we'll check back in with you guys again. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good day, all right? We're signing off. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome as well. Thanks for stopping in.